The Weekly Warm Pipe.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the weekly. What are you fidgeting with?
What isn't he fidgeting with?
I got to get some
sour
snacks.
bites. Some so good sour bites from Five Below.
Dave's diving into the Halloween candy already.
They're freeze-dried Skittles, basically.
Oh, okay.
Much better than Skittles.
Wait, I got some freeze-dried stuff right here for talking. Picked this up at Target. We haven't tried it yet, but these
oh, nice. I saw those.
Vampire or something. I don't even know what they are. Gwen liked them. Freeze-dried candy fangs.
Got some candy here too. Some little.
I don't have any candy, guys. Sorry.
Come on, Keith.
I'm sweet enough. I don't need candy. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
What's going on, guys? How are you?
All right, hanging out.
Yeah,
just plugging along.
Russ is getting close.
So here's the plan. Essentially, the hospital is going to call us Thursday at like 6 to let us know if they have a bed available. If they do, then we have to get there for 8 p.m. and we'll stay overnight. And then that Friday they'll start induction. So they'll induce Steph to start having contractions, all that jazz. If they don't have a bed, then I think they wait till the next day and the next day, and they keep trying up until the 17th. October 17th is the due date officially, and the last day. Like, they have to get the baby out then. They won't wait any longer. So that'll be the latest. But today was officially my last day of work at Costco. I was going to work Friday, but if we get that call, I said there's no point. So I said, all right, I'm done. So potentially I won't be back to work until January. I'm taking pretty much two months and some weeks off. I got some vacation pay. There's some paternity leave that I'll get from the state, and we should be okay. So we'll see how everything goes with that. We got a little bag packed, ready to go. We're going to be dropping Gwen off at my friend Anthony's house in Southington. So if they do call us at 6, that gives us enough time to grab our stuff, drive to Southington, drop Gwen off so they can watch Gwen, drive back to New Haven to get to the hospital. And then hopefully, we're only there a day, and then we can get out, go pick Gwen up, come back, and then we'll see how everything goes with the baby.
So get ready, because Russ is going to be live streaming 24/7.
Basically, because I'm like,
much sleep.
If I get up for the baby, I don't know if I'll be able to fall back asleep. So I was like, I can keep the bassinet here in the game room. This way, it's also have the doors closed. So then, if the baby cries, hopefully it wouldn't wake Gwen or Steph if she's getting rest. And if Steph's sleeping, I don't know if she's still going to sleep downstairs or in our room. But we do have like little noise machines in Gwen's room and our room to kind of filter some sound as well. So we'll see how it goes. And I did get in the mail, here's my Steam Deck right there. Big old massive guy there. And let's see, I did set it up where I can stream my PS5 to this. So I can play my PS5 while just like sitting in bed, essentially, as long as I'm on the Wi-Fi. Nice. I downloaded a few games. My buddy Noah's coming over. We're going to put some emulators on it. He said I can put Dreamcast on here and get a bunch of games. I think PS2. And then I downloaded a few games. UFO 50, I think, is one of the games. It's 50 indie games that you can go through. They're kind of short games. So I got that one, and I downloaded a game called Repo, like Repo Man, almost. I haven't played it. I've seen some gameplay. It's supposed to be a pretty fun multiplayer game. So I'll try to dive into that. And I did put a post up on my Russly YouTube page. I might try to start streaming on Twitch a little bit more instead of always streaming on YouTube. And I have a Twitch channel, and it's partnered and all that, but it's under Russ Lyman. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I kind of wanted to keep with the Russly brand, but someone has the name Russly already, and they're not like a streaming channel. Maybe they just use it to watch people stream. So I can't get that name. So I was like, all right, I need a variation. So I did a poll. I was like, Russly Plays, Russly Live, Russly TV, and retro Rustly were I think 4 that I put up.
Nice.
And Keith.
Yes.
So on that Twitch thing, is that are those like touchpads on the sides? Like underneath the joysticks? Little touchpads on the
You're talking on this. So this actually, it's a mouse.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's kind of
Oh,
like
cool.
a little touchpad. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
So this is currently right now. This is in desktop mode, so it's a PC. So I'm in the
Okay.
PC version, and then you can switch over to Steam, which would look more like a Switch or whatever, with like the eShop, and then you load your game and all that. So I'm still learning how to use everything. But yeah, you got 2 touchpads essentially on it. There's
Mhm.
back trigger buttons. There's quite a bit going on, and I have it. I got the dock set up, so it's like I'll set it up so you're using the right ratio when you're sending it to the TV and all that
Okay.
jazz. And I was looking up a few videos on it. There's a lot to dive into, and I said, I'll bring this with me to the hospital to play some games, and then again while I'm watching Madeline in here, I'll be playing some stuff.
They really missed the opportunity in not calling it UFO 51.
Right? Yeah, with the game. Yeah.
Right? Like,
They couldn't
just
get
add
one
one
more
more
game.
game. Yeah,
Right?
come on, man.
And I think that's available on Switch and other stuff too.
Okay. Sweet.
Hmm.
So Russ is quite busy. Are they sad
Quite
to see
busy.
you go at Costco?
Yeah, because I mean, we're getting up into the busy season. I'm literally missing Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we're currently making pie dough. So we do our pumpkin pies. They're $5.99. They're like a 12-inch pumpkin pie, huge. And last year we did 9,000, and we mixed the dough and we press out the dough. So I have a little pie puck, and we store all that. And then we have a little machine. You put the puck in, it smushes it into the tin or whatever. 9,000. I think that's where we're kind of going at now. We are quite behind on how many we currently need. So I was like, I hope you guys catch up because today was my last day. So they'll definitely be sad for sure. I'll obviously we have to go shopping, so I'll be in there periodically and
Mhm.
kind of laughing because I won't have to do anything.
They're gonna say, "Put an apron on, Russ."
Right.
Right.
So, and I'll try to be getting some extra income with selling my vinyl sticker overlays for the NES controllers and Super
Mhm.
Nintendo controllers. Those been pretty good. I actually sold one. A kid reached out to me to do a full sticker for the NES system, like the top of the
Oh,
system.
yeah.
So it was across the top with like a little notch here across the
Mhm.
top door, and then that little
Right.
side piece down. And I did it of Bubble Bobble,
Oh,
and it
cool.
looked pretty sweet. So I sent that out to him plus 2 controllers. So I said maybe I'll start offering those on the site. The downsides, it cost a lot to ship. I think it was almost $10 to ship it because I had to put it in an
Right.
envelope. And the lady's like, "Can it go through the machine like that would like almost do this?" And I'm like, "No, it has to
Right.
stay flat." So she's like, "All right, it has to be like a package." So it's like 10
Right.
bucks.
Right. Right.
So I don't know if the price point, because I probably have to sell them for $50, $60. I don't know if
Did
some
you
people are like,
did you put cardboard in there so it stays flat?
yeah, it's called Ram board. You put it on your floor when you're like doing construction at a house. We have a bunch of it
Yeah.
left over. So I just took 2 pieces of that and put it in a manila envelope so it shouldn't
Yeah.
move.
Okay.
But we'll
Nice.
see. I'm going to try to, sell those. Working on some custom controllers. And I just put out my NES Jason cosplay video on the Russ Lyman channel, the 8-bit cell shaded one, and turned out awesome. I think the video is at like 2K now, so it's on a
Wow.
steady up climb. And I think, with the month of October, people are looking for costume ideas, Friday the 13th horror stuff. So I think it could steadily do good. So I'm trying to ride the wave with the next video. I also picked up a Splatterhouse mask
Yeah.
Cool.
from the Splatterhouse game. So I'm gonna redo that, and then I'm gonna put out another video of me just doing the Jason mask. So trying to get a bunch of Russ Lyman content going. Maybe still get my Halloween special out on the Russ Lyman channel.
Mhm.
A lot of stuff's up in the air of how much I can accomplish, but
Russ, you are at 3.1K.
nice. See, so it's going steadily climb. It's got a good bright thumbnail for sure,
It's pretty
and
good.
it's not super long, so I think people are like, okay, I'll check this out. It's like,
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think it's a good. Yeah, it's good. I watched it, and I was
Good, good.
watching it, and I was like, did Russ put this out before? Why is he in his old house?
so I shot the footage literally a year ago. I was working on this cosplay, and we were at the condo. You see my sleeves not like colored in; it's like
Yeah,
outlined. And so I start the video, and maybe 3 or 4 minutes in, it cuts, and then I'm at the house, and I'm
yeah,
like, we're coming back to it because I didn't like the way it was a Dickies shirt, but a
yeah,
Wrangler's pants, and they dyed different purples.
Oh,
And
okay.
where I dyed the first one was a solid jumpsuit, so it was all one purple color. And I was trying to mimic that, and it wasn't working out. So that's where I leaned into. All right, let's do cell shading and put a whole bunch of colors on it,
yeah.
which turned out pretty sweet.
It looks great. Looking
Thank
forward to
you.
seeing it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
sweet. What are you
What
up
else you got?
to,
Yeah.
Keith? What's going on?
Well, I was just trying to get. Can we go to you, Russ?
Okay.
Switch cameras to you.
Okay. Oh.
I was trying to get that number in behind Russ to go up and down,
Oh.
but
Oh.
I was subscribing and unsubscribing, and it just kept going up. So
On
you're
the
doing good.
It's on,
yeah, we're
it's on a delay.
I was trying on my phone. I was like, why is it not going up and down?
976.
Oh,
We're at
You're doing pretty
976
good.
subscribers.
almost
So
there.
I
If you look
assume
at
by
your
the end of the month,
channel,
yeah.
it says 977. So you're
It does
Okay,
take a
so
little bit to hit the
a little
Wi-Fi.
delayed. I noticed
so
that when I was trying to get it to
make
go
sure
up.
you don't block it so we can see it during the show, like how as it rises.
I was like doing it over here on the other
That'd be so
screen. I was
funny.
like, subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe, unsubscribe. I was like, why is it not going up and down?
Right, making it glitch
Um,
out.
so I ended up picking. It's not quite as cool as Russ's pickup, but I ended up finally. I got the Switch 2.
Nice,
Nice.
nice.
I didn't own the Switch 1, so I have the Switch 2. So now I can join you guys and play the games that we rent that are on the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and everything else on here. So,
Right, so much easier.
right, I'm pretty excited actually. I didn't know if I was going to be excited, and then I got the Super Mario Kart World bundle,
Yeah.
and that's
Mhm.
like me and Dave were talking. That's a super cool, fun game. So, been dabbling with that a little bit. I got a carrying case for it, so I could take it with me if I travel, and put a screen
Nice.
protector on it tonight. But that didn't go super well, but I got it on there.
Wait, I thought it comes with
Um,
this. I heard it came with the screen protector already.
well, now it's got two.
Two, double
My
it up, double or nothing.
well, I don't think mine came with one.
No, I had
No, it didn't
someone
look
had
like it.
told me
So
that. Maybe not.
who knows? Maybe there's a bundle you could get with something like that. So I did
Maybe.
get one of the glass ones, and I got the wall mount for it, so I can hang it up by the TV, and then I can just grab the controller and go. But
Okay, cool.
it's,
Do
it's
you
pretty
like to
good.
play, have you played mostly handheld, or do you play on your TV?
It's actually been 50-50. Like
Yeah,
I played quite a bit on the TV, and then I started like because that's what I'm used to doing, right?
right, yeah,
I didn't have this first Switch, so yeah, I
right.
have like Game Boy Advance and stuff like that that I play on if I'm traveling, but I'm not used to that. So the other night I was like, well, I'm just gonna lay in bed and play this. So just kind of hung out and played. I was like,
Mhm.
this is actually really nice. I was like, okay, I kind of understand it a little bit more now because I'm not something
Yeah,
I'm used to, and now I'm kind of switching over to that on the Switch and doing that a little bit. So yeah, I think it's awesome. I'm really
yeah.
excited. I finally went for it and did it because
Did you get
I
a
was
pro controller,
unsure.
or are you just using the
I
Joy-Cons?
did get a pro
Yeah,
controller. Yeah, yeah. So
yeah,
yeah, hanging out and just playing it handheld. I've been using like just like this with the system, and then
sure.
Right.
when it's on the in the mount and goes to the TV, I've been using the pro controller. But I found it a little odd at the start because I feel like the buttons are different than the Xbox. Like I
Oh,
feel
Yeah.
like I'm
yeah.
used to
Oh, yeah.
pressing the other button for like accept and dismiss,
Well, they switch
Yep,
on all like PlayStation. It's different, and then so if you're going back and
right?
forth, you're like, oh X on PlayStation, oh A on Nintendo, oh
They're
whatever on
in the
Xbox,
different like, I was like, "This is
and different
super
orientation.
uncomfortable at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
start," right?
yeah.
But I'm finally starting to get into it and figuring it out, but every time I turn it on, I'm pressing the wrong button to drive the Mario Kart around, so I'll get it figured. But and
Nice.
then I just picked up a few more Nintendo games from, Pixel Game Store guys, so
Sweet.
I'm gonna have to make a little bit of a jaunt down there and grab some games from them that I purchased, so brought the is down to 77 games left before I have to
Are you
complete that.
going to California, or are they sending them to you?
I might make a trip. Yep, that might
Okay.
happen. We'll see.
How far is that?
3 hours.
Okay. Oh,
3
that's
hours
not
on a
too
plane.
bad.
No, it's way
Okay.
better than coming, like, across to you guys. Like, it's drastically less. So,
Oh, yeah,
I don't know.
sure.
I'll see. I might see Curtis is gonna hold them for me, and I'll maybe bop down there maybe in the new year,
Mhm.
Okay.
see what pans out for me, but go for there. So,
So not immediate.
yeah. Not immediate, no. So they're
Oh,
gonna hold them, same as how you're holding one for me, and I just gotta run into you somewhere,
sure.
right? But that's what I've been up to. David, what
Nice.
about you?
I leave for Arkansas on Wednesday. Sprooch and I are going to start making the trek down to Arkansas. It's just the two of us in the car. We've got a bunch of stops on the way that we're going to do. Once we get down there, we're going to meet up with Narc, Ed from Edge Retro Geek Out, Pixel Dan, Shorty's Toy Box, who I actually last week was just on their podcast. They asked me to come on and we did some toy talking and talking about Arkansas with Turtle Chris. Turtle Chris will also be in Arkansas. Bryce will be in Arkansas, so it'll be cool to see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's so many people. So I'm looking forward to it. I just put up my Southeast Game Exchange Part 1 video this past Sunday. And then by the time this podcast comes out, which will be Saturday, tomorrow will be Part 2. And then I think we might do the Retro World vlog. And then I'll be into like Arkansas videos, which I'm hoping to get 7 or 8 videos out of the whole trip. So we'll see how it goes. I've been going hard, man, like every single Sunday. And it's to have hunting videos every Sunday it's crazy. A couple people reach out to me that have been doing YouTube for a little while, and they just think that that's crazy to have hunting videos like every single week. And I'm like, I'm starting to feel it a little bit, but
I mean, you could always do filler where like going to like a flea market, the
sure,
Rosewood, or like Goodwill Run, Savers Run, if you're
sure.
like,
I do have Brimfield. So Brimfield flea market will have to
yeah,
come out, which is a mile and a half long flea market in Brimfield, Massachusetts. I
Cool.
also do have our friend the Retro Emporium up in Rhode Island. I have that. I do have some stuff in the wings, but I figured I should probably get just because I'm going to be in Arkansas. I might have to do a little editing there, and I figured that the retro world is going to be easy because I just shot the whole thing vlog style because we were guests. We had a booth. I sold some stuff, and so I kind of just ran with the whole weekend of shooting it vlog style. So not really needing any talking head. I think I might just drop the footage. But I also do have a little clip or a few little videos that I'm going to throw in for channel members because I do have the channel memberships. And I think while I'm on the road, I'm going to try to shoot some little things for just channel member exclusive stuff. So if you guys are on the channel and you want to check it out, I do have channel memberships now, and it's going to have all exclusive content. Russ knows you get the videos early, you get emojis, you get all this other stuff. So
oh, I was
check it
gonna
out.
say with the because I'm not too familiar with because you had sent me a message and I think my icon changed or something you said,
Yes,
and
it's the
because I was
loyalty badges. So you have loyalty badges, and then every month that you're a member, you advance to the next loyalty badge.
right.
So now the first month was, I believe it was a loyalty badge of Hornhead, the Madball, and Russ has now been promoted to Screamin' Mimi, and he's got to work his all the way up to my actual Madball graphics. So
Oh, nice.
and then as I get more channel members, I'll be able to add more emojis, more loyalty badges, and things like that. They kind of go up, a little
Well, I was
bit
gonna
for that.
say I'm unclear because I have channel memberships as well on Rustly, and I know with the emojis,
Yeah.
I've live streamed a ton, and during the live stream chat, you can use those special emojis. Now, I don't know if you can use them in comments because I'm like,
Yes.
Dave, you don't live stream, so I wonder how people are using these emojis.
You can. You can
Oh,
use
okay.
them in comments. I think I have I think I'm up to like 8 emojis or something like that. I'm not really sure. I'd have to go and check it. But
Right.
you are able to use them in comments. So people are
Okay.
using them in
So you
comments
stand out.
in my video, and I'm actually using them myself in responses and stuff like that. So you are able to see those.
Okay. So there you
There's
go.
some cool ones, yeah. So hopefully, maybe when I get back and the winter comes, we can get into that live stream thing because that'll be super fun. And I think for the channel members, I'm gonna do like toy chats and things like that. Maybe do some exclusive, like have some people to join me and thing. There's some things in the works, guys. So this is it. I'm here. I'm in deep now. So I guess I'm a YouTuber. That's it. It's over.
That's it.
But also
I was gonna say,
got the new shirt.
pretty cool
Amen.
warp pipe shirt.
So these are available on my channel as well as Russ's channel currently. Hopefully, eventually they'll be on Keith's as well. And now if you go to our channels and purchase them, it's an automatic $10 off as an introductory price. So you'll see $25 for the shirt, but if you add it to your cart and then go to checkout, it'll automatically take off $10. So that's kind of like an introductory special that we're having. You can get him in this color. Russ has a bunch of colors on his channel. My channel has a couple of colors, 2 different styles too. So there's like a lighter version and a darker version. So if you guys are interested, we got Weekly Warp Pipe t-shirts, all brand new, designed by Tom Ryan himself.
Super
That's
cool.
And they're
right.
super comfortable. Like these things are.
Those are the
like
ones you got from Fourth Wall, right?
Yeah,
Right,
tri-blend. Yeah, very nice. That's
Rock
it.
and roll. That's it.
Nice.
Let's get on with it.
Let's do it.
All right, we're going to jump into our warp pipe rental. Every week we pick a movie, a game, or something like that. We rent it for the weekend. Check it out. We encourage you to join us. Leave comments on our posts on social media and let us know what you think of the games or movies we've rented. Go ahead, Russ.
Let's head to the video store, grab a game for the weekend. We have the box art and description to guide us when we're choosing what game to rent. So grab your rental card because this is the Warp Pipe Rental.
What game you rent for the weekend?
All right. So this week, sticking with the spooky theme, we hit that rental store and we got Nightmare on Elm Street right here. Classic. It's an LJN game and it is 4 players at the same time if you have a 4-score or NES satellite, which is a hectic time for sure. It's got a great box art of Freddy right there in the cover with his glove looking menacing. And you get a couple screenshots in the back of, the houses on Elm Street, inside the houses itself, and headed to the cemetery. Just an overall pretty cool box, I will say. You guys got this one on the system?
I wish I had this one complete in box.
Yeah,
It's a cool box.
I got it over. I picked it up long before it price skyrocketed in price. I was like, I gotta have Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street
Crazy.
in box. I don't even know. Yeah,
Right.
what's the complete in box? Probably like what, $200-$300 maybe now?
Something
I would say
crazy.
somewhere over 200.
Yeah.
Like it is an LJN game, like published by LJN, right? But
Yes. Yeah.
developed by Rare. So like company that brought us Donkey Kong Country and all that other cool stuff, right? So
Yeah.
Right.
it's definitely not what we think about as an LJN game when we're thinking about. I mean, yeah, it's not the best game in the world. It's based on Nightmare on Elm Street, but it's not the worst game out there either.
Well,
for
actually,
sure,
is it?
when you can play
Is
4
it?
players?
I almost want to say, is it the only game Friday on Nightmare
Yeah.
on Elm Street? Because I don't think there's another Nightmare
I
on
don't
Elm
think
Street
so.
game.
Probably
that came
not.
out.
Right?
It would be sweet if they had like one of those Jason,
That's what
like
I'm saying,
did
'cause they
for
got the
Friday
newer-
the 13th one.
Yeah, they got the newer
Mhm.
Jason one, which they also ended up doing a Texas Chainsaw Massacre one, which is very similar.
Oh, I didn't
And
know that.
a Killer Clowns one as well with the same, and Predator. So it was like they were using the same format.
Right.
They never came out with another Nightmare on Elm Street. There wasn't one on Atari that I know of. There was a Halloween and a Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Atari, but this kind of maybe took us by surprise. I don't remember ever seeing this back in the day. I do remember Friday the 13th, but not this one. So I don't know. Maybe the release time was off, and I was on the Super Nintendo or something else. So I
Yeah.
only, when I got back into retro games, found out about this game.
So it came out in October of 1990, and it says, this is Wikipedia telling us this, but it says it should not be confused with an unrelated game with the same title for the Commodore 64 and IBM PC released in 1989. So there is
Okay, what
another
other
one
game?
titled that, but it's
Yeah.
not related to this one, right?
Do we have a picture of
That one?
a cartridge, maybe?
Let me see.
I also did look this up, which might be an interesting fact of why there hasn't been another game. It says that the U.S. rights have reverted to the estate of Wes Craven. In the past, New Line Cinema held the rights, but in 2019, reversion means that Craven's estate currently holds in the United States. So to obtain a license, one must negotiate with the Wes Craven estate and potentially New Line Cinema, who may still hold international rights. So it sounds like it's just a
Sign up
very confusing licensing
issue.
issue.
It could come out a game, yeah.
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 Here's the Commodore one here. Pretty neat screenshot. I believe that's the cover right
Wow.
there.
Yeah.
But it's not related. Well, so what did they say, Keith? It's not related?
It says it's an unrelated game, so the two games aren't related, right? So it is a Friday the 13th game, but it's just not
Nightmare on Elm
Nightmare on Elm
Street
Street,
game.
Oh, they
yeah.
just bull share. Yeah, sorry, Nightmare on Elm Street. They share the exact same.
It
title.
looks pretty interesting. Looks like, it looks almost RPG or Gauntlet style. It's like a top down. You're going through. Like you got Freddy there. I'll have to look into this one.
We'll
here.
have to
I
see
never
if we have
played it.
this on the SNES Classic.
Yeah, I don't know if we do or not. But anyways, let's talk about this game. How'd you guys like the NES version of this game? What do you say?
I always liked this game.
Yeah,
I did. I like the kind of the. I mean, would you guys consider this an RPG ish?
there's no leveling up. So usually, if you're
No.
leveling up, I would give it the RPG. I guess it would just be a platformer adventure style game.
But it kind of those elements of like Simon's Quest, right, where you have to get the body parts.
True.
To get Freddy's bones or whatever to complete the levels,
Freddy's
right?
bones. Right.
And you can get the additional, like the Dream Walker
Warriors. Yeah.
Dream Warriors, because that's kind of what this one's based on, is the Nightmare on Elm Street with that, right? A little bit. So
the best movie.
Yeah, was
best
that
of the franchise?
3?
So
3. Yep.
So I owned this one as a kid. And I had this game. I owned this game as a kid. I never watched the movie.
Okay.
I don't think to this day I've ever actually seen a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. I didn't know as a kid. I remember playing it a ton.
Yeah.
But obviously I didn't read the manual, or maybe I didn't have the manual back then. But I didn't know you could press select and turn into the Dream Warriors as a kid. I didn't know that until like 2 years ago when I started collecting NES games. Pick this one up. I was like, what? I can do that? That's so cool. Like, not a clue. I used to just play this until I died as a kid because I didn't know that you could do that.
It definitely I enjoy this game. Like just even if you're just wandering around in the platforming, I do remember as a kid playing this game and just enjoying it for that aspect. I don't think I got very far, but I think just the element of like getting the bones and then fighting Freddy and going back and forth from the dream sequence. There was that element too. So that's another thing where it's like Simon's Quest, right? Because it goes to night and dark.
Oh, true.
So there's that. So that's
like
that I always kind of compared it to Simon's Quest because it kind of reminded me of it.
Yeah,
graphically as well. It's got all those meters at the top.
Yeah.
Right. They do a good job with the atmosphere for sure, where you're going through the whole neighborhood. It is a little confusing because you see these houses that you're going through. Sometimes the doors are open, sometimes they're closed, and you can go in either of them, which makes it confusing. You would think doors open, yeah, I could go into it. Sometimes you can't. So it's very misleading with that and can be frustrating because it's like, which house do I go into next? And you're just going up and down the block fighting these generic enemies, so to say, until you can
'Cause-
finally enter a house.
They're random, right? Like every time you play, going into the houses are random on the street.
Right.
So it's not the same every single time. I think the interiors are the same, if I remember correctly, but the exteriors,
Or at least
which ones you're
similar,
going
yeah.
into, yeah, are different.
And the exteriors also, as you're going from house to house, that also reminds me of Friday the 13th. Because
Right.
you're kind
A
of
little
walking
bit.
through the
Yeah,
camp,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
you're going through the
They-
buildings and going down the streets and stuff.
Exactly.
So kind of taking some elements. So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like a mashup between Friday the 13th and Simon's Quest. But
Yeah.
All over the place.
yeah,
I will say, much like Friday the 13th, for whatever reason, as I zoom in on here, Freddy is orange in this one.
Yeah.
He has orange pants and an orange and brown sweater. For whatever reason, they didn't give him on the cover. He has his red and green, and on the opening screen of the game, he has red and green. But then when you're in the gameplay here, I don't know, orange for some reason.
who knows? I mean, was it maybe there's other screens that affected that
Could be
reason?
with
Who
the
knows?
red and green. I don't know. So
Yeah.
I have done a cosplay of NES Freddy with the orange pants and everything because I've done NES Jason. So I was like, I have to do NES Freddy as a
Mhm.
combatant to that. So did you guys get very far? Or probably not.
Not really.
It's a tough one.
It is a tough one. I know that one thing we didn't mention is that this is a 4-player game as well. So
Yeah. I
4-player
brought it up
co-op.
in the beginning. Yeah, I have
Oh,
done.
Sorry. Sorry.
When we're looking at the box art.
Okay.
You were walking around your room doing something.
Oh, well, you'll see why I was walking around a room later.
But I played this once, 4 players, and it's an interesting thing because so you have to either use a satellite, which is the
Yeah.
wireless version, or an
Mhm.
NES 4 score. And
Mhm.
what we didn't realize on the 4 score, it has the option for you to put turbo.
Yeah.
And we had turbo on our jump button.
Okay.
And then
Oh,
we ended up falling into like a pit and we couldn't jump out of it. And I'm like,
okay.
why can't I jump as high in it? Because it was turboed. So it wasn't letting us get the full jump. And we're like so baffled. And we ended up
Okay.
turning the game off, started another game. And then that's where it clicked. And I was like, oh my God, we hit the turbo button. That's why we were
Right.
stuck. So
Yeah.
I'd like
I
to
had the
try it
same
again
thing happen to
eventually.
me.
No
Yeah.
So
kidding.
who went?
Broken or what? I was like, what is going on here? Like, how is this broken? And then realize the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And who was playing?
Who I was playing with?
Yeah.
It was my buddy George and Angel, his brother, and the NES doctor. We were out in Portland for the Portland Retro Gaming
Okay.
Expo, and we were like, "Yo, let's do this! Like, let's play this." We played this game, and then this other game. What was it called? Like Tiny Mage. It was like a new homebrew game where you play as
Okay.
these little like wizard mage people, and it was also 4 players. So we were playing
Oh.
that, and then that's where we realized, oh, the turbo button was on. And I
Oh.
was like, oh, and that one was really impressive and a fun game. I'd like to try to get that copy again of whatever it was. But one day with this one, I'll go back to it as 4-player.
You
I
weren't
have
able
that
to
one.
play with Aldo though and Ernie when they came
No,
over.
I told them, like, I don't think any of them had a 4 score to bring
I see.
over. So I need to
Okay.
track that down essentially so we can do it. But
Well, I'm
maybe
going to Arkansas, so maybe I'll find one.
if you find one, let me know.
There
Yeah,
you
maybe
go.
I'll get a live stream on the channel beforehand.
I mean, we can certainly use it for Black Friday, right?
That's true. Yeah, because we're going to be doing a 24-hour live stream on Rustling.
Oh
We're
my.
going 24 hours again, Black Friday. We're starting 10 a.m. till 10 a.m. Saturday with a bunch of games, bunch of guests over. So that can certainly be one of the games. We can continue the spooky games into November.
Nice. So, what do you guys rate in this game?
I would give it. I'm teetering between a 3 and a 4.
Okay, so 3.5.
Yeah, we'll go 3.5.
How about you, Keith?
I'd probably go 4, I think.
Yeah.
it's a fun game to play by yourself.
Yeah.
And it can be a lot of fun if you have Fourscore or the satellite and can play with friends. We played it a couple Halloweens ago in a couple of buddies, and we had a lot of fun playing it. We didn't make it very far. We made it to like the junkyard scene or the junkyard level and died, but
Sure.
we had a lot of fun playing it. So I'd probably give it a 4 for that.
Okay. I'm going to agree with Keith there. I'm going to go with a 4 as well. Music, being able to go from the dream aspect and then the day aspect. And then also, I mean, I never played with more than one player at a time, but cool to have that ability to do that. And then also the platforming and then the elements of getting the bones and also the with the boombox, like all that cool
that
stuff.
wakes you up. Yeah,
and it's based on the Dream Warriors, which is the best Freddy movie in my opinion. So
nice.
I would give it a 4.
So check it out if you haven't already. Get your Freddy on.
Mhm.
Stay awake.
Right?
What are we doing for next week's rental, David? What are we getting into?
Well, we have 2 weeks from today because I'm going to Arkansas. Russ is having a baby, and Keith is just gonna take a week off and relax. So I'm gonna give you guys 2 weeks to check out a movie, and that is Founders Day. I do have this is a movie that I worked on. I did all the still photography. I did actually all of these photos that are on the cover here and that are on the back as well. And it's a slasher whodunit type movie. You can stream it pretty much everywhere. Yep, there's a picture. And there's Jace.
That sounds like I got to put a picture of Jace on here. He's on the podcast.
Jace was on the podcast. Jace is in the movie. This is where I met Jace. And it's a fun one. If you like the kind of slasher movies with the whodunit, like figuring out who the killer is, it's a fun one. It was a super, super fun time working on this film. And yeah, so we had Jace on. Russ made the suggestion. Let's watch Founders Day for a nice Halloween movie rental. So check it out. We'll send some links in the description of where you could stream it.
Mhm.
I think you can stream it for free, like on Tubi. YouTube has it. So
Yeah.
pretty much everywhere. And then also, I don't know if you guys seen this.
Oh, they did a Mad Ball from.
They have a Sneakerhead. Bull Airs did a
Not a Mad Ball,
Sneakerhead of the founder. So that's pretty cool. These are available on the Bull Airs website. You can pick these up as well.
Nice. Classic.
So you got 2 weeks. No
Perfect.
excuses.
No
You
excuses.
too, Keith. Keith, you have a
Gonna
week
make
off.
me-
You should
Gonna
watch
make
this
me
5
watch
times.
a scary movie, eh?
We'll keep the lights on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep the
Once we
Switch
have
too
to.
close by.
Yeah. You
Right?
can watch it on your Switch.
Oh, I'll just play the
Bonus one.
Switch while it's on the TV. I can distract myself.
Okay. Fair enough. As long as you watch it, I don't care. All right. With that, we're getting into Name That Quote. Let's go.
Hey, I bet you can't name that quote.
Okay. We got spooky season quotes, guys. So I was like, spooky season. I guess we got to do some
Scary stuff.
horror movies. I did keep it fairly easy. I think the first 2 are kind of easy. The third one might be a little tricky. But if you guys don't get the first one, then we got some real issues here.
Perfect.
So let's just dive into it. All right. Number 1. There are certain rules that one must abide by in order to successfully survive a horror movie.
That's right. There are.
There are. Yeah. Absolutely, positively.
Do you guys know it?
I'm pretty sure. I know this
Okay.
one.
Keith?
Yeah.
Came out in the 90s.
Absolutely. It's the Blair Witch Project.
Yes. That is correct. Go ahead, play the quote.
There are certain rules that one must abide by in order to successfully survive a horror movie.
Classic.
Who
I'm
wants
going
to Who wants to shout it out?
Sure we shouldn't scream it out?
Oh.
Scream.
Which Scream?
Ooh, Scream 1.
Yes. Okay. Tried to get you there. Who said it?
Oh, the dorky guy. I don't know. The dorky
Do you know?
kid. I wish
do you remember-
the guy that kind of looks like Seth Green.
Goofy?
That's fair. That's fair.
No, it wasn't
Was-
Doofy.
Do you remember the? No, no. What was that guy's name?
That actor.
What was the
Or
cop's name?
Oh, the actual one.
No, the cop's name in the
David
movie.
Arquette. That
Well, yeah. What was his character's name?
I don't
Was
remember.
it? Was it?
It had to be with a D if like they were playing off of it in Scary Movie with Doofy.
Right. Right. That was Randy,
Randy, that's right.
played by Jamie Kennedy.
Okay,
Yeah, Seth Green. Timu Seth Green,
that's it.
The whole project, I think.
1996.
And they did just last year release another Scream,
There's another
Right.
one in the works right now.
or there's it? Well, didn't one just come out like they're like in the city or something?
Yeah,
right?
with Jenna Ortega.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one. I saw the one before that came out.
Oh,
We went to the theaters for that one, and it wasn't too long ago. It had to be like, I don't know, 2 years ago, maybe 3.
oh yes, the one that had Nev Campbell.
Yeah, she was, and then
Yes.
yeah,
And
that one was like-
Hayden Panettiere
okay.
was reprised her role as the cop as well, I guess. Yes, you're
Just
correct.
keep
But there
on-
is another one in the works.
Okay.
Keep
Well,
on
maybe
pumping
that's the
that
same movie, I don't
franchise
even
until it
think.
dies, eh?
Where's the Scream
mean-
video game? I want.
I mean, they could easily do one of those like survival games with that, right?
Oh yeah.
Just chasing you around like what's the name of that town that they're in? You know what I'm talking about. I just do the quotes here, guys.
Not a clue.
Okay. Well, let's get on
I
to
may
number
or may not
3.
have seen one of these.
Okay. All right, here we go. Number 2. Oh man. Midnight, baseball bats, and boogeymen. That's it.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Maybe if I hear
Midnight,
it,
baseball bats, and boogeymen.
I feel like I maybe know it.
Okay.
Steve's got nothing. No.
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 All right. Let's see.
Oh, man. Midnight. Baseball bats and boogeymen.
It's not. I'm not placing it.
Okay.
I could just throw a guess out. I guess.
Oh, man. Midnight. Baseball bats and boogeymen.
Because I can't place the actor with that either.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh man.
I can give you a hint.
Maybe I'll get it then with that. All right. What's your
Okay,
hint?
You might this might give it away.
Mm,
The actor who said this quote, it was his first movie.
mm. I don't know if that helps me.
It gives it away for me,
For you?
like because I always remember like, oh man, this is his first movie. That's crazy.
Yeah. Do you have a guess, Keith? You want to
Lost
throw
Boys.
something up? You want Lost Boys?
It's not Lost Boys.
All right. I'll say Fright Night.
It is not Fright Night.
Okay. Those are our guesses.
It is from
Tremors.
1984. It's not Tremors. 1984.
84. Okay.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing ringing a bell. That is Glenn,
Okay.
played by Johnny Depp
Oh.
in Nightmare on Elm Street.
I was going to say, was it Nightmare on Elm Street, his first movie?
Yes, it was.
With a CRT TV on his lap laying in bed.
This was right before that scene. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So that was Johnny Depp in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Classic. Nice.
Now this one, I'm not sure you guys are gonna get. But
I'm a little disappointed I missed that with
and we just talked about the game as well.
I just mentioned I've never watched one of those movies, so definitely was going to get that for you.
No.
All right. Well, maybe you guys will get this one. I don't think you will, but we're gonna try it. I'm supposed to read you your rights, but you're in Mooney's jail, and in Mooney's jail, you ain't got no rights.
Keith's got a preposterous look on his face.
Ernest Scared Stupid?
It's a good guess. It's a really good guess.
Oh. All right, let's hear it.
I'm supposed to read you your rights, but you're in Mooney's jail. And you ain't got no rights.
What year?
1988. You want to play one more time?
I'm supposed to read you your rights, but you're in Mooney's jail. And you ain't got no rights.
If he was close with, he said Ernest Scared Stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it has to be some type of spooky comedy, right? In that vein.
Okay.
Trying to think what else would be a spooky comedy. Nothing's ringing a bell. Nothing's ringing a bell. Maybe if you
Not
say it,
that
I'll remember.
Age.
No idea. Do
I
you want a
have-
hint? Do you want a hint?
I have one vague movie that's kind of a comedy that I think I almost want to
Okay.
say John Candy was in.
John Candy was in a
Maybe.
movie.
And they're like I want to say they get stuck in this house. Maybe it's in a junkyard or something. And like,
Oh, you're thinking of Nothing But Trouble.
yeah.
It's not Nothing But Trouble.
That's the only thing that came to my head for some reason.
Okay.
All
That
right.
that also had that was the one with Dan Aykroyd as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I want to go back and watch that. I
That's a
haven't seen it in while.
crazy movie.
It's wild, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not that.
Okay, what do we got?
So I'll give you a hint, small hint. We already mentioned this movie in this podcast today.
Today?
Yes. You guys have
Did I
mentioned
call it out already?
I'm trying to remember who mentioned it.
I know Keith mentioned a movie jokingly.
What did you mention, Keith? I don't remember.
I said Tremors.
It's not Tremors.
Oh, okay.
No. We mentioned it in this podcast. Nothing?
No.
Is it scary movie? I don't.
No, it's not Scary Movie. But that would have been a good guess too, because of the humor and the comedy.
Yeah.
That is Curtis Mooney, played by John Vernon, in Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, like the
That is when
podcast in general, we've mentioned it, not tonight.
No, tonight.
you mentioned it tonight.
tonight.
You
Yeah.
mentioned it tonight when you were talking about how there's a Killer Clowns video game.
I brought that up.
Ah,
Yes.
Good one.
So that is when he is in the jail and he has one of the clowns in jail. And he says he's supposed to read him his rights, but he's in Mooney's jail and he's got no rights.
would have never got that.
No.
So
Maybe the
sorry,
listeners
guys.
are probably shouting at the screen. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
It's good ones.
But,
those are classic ones. So
yeah, some
watch
good
those movies if
spooky
you
ones.
haven't. There's some movie suggestions.
Yes.
For this
And
one.
while you're at it, watch Founders Day.
There you go.
So we're gonna jump over to Rad or Bogus. We're just gonna pick a topic, pick 2 things out of that topic. One stays, it's Rad. One's gone forever, it's Bogus. And see what we have here tonight. Go ahead, Russ.
Bogus.
All right.
Who's going first here?
I'll go.
I'll go first.
You
Oh,
go.
go ahead, Russ. No,
Okay.
you
Rock,
go.
paper, scissors, you.
All right, you ready?
Okay.
Ready?
Rock. Ready.
Wait. Who wins goes first?
Yeah. Just one time.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You got rock. I had scissors. All right, you go.
Yeah. All right, I'll go. I don't know how that worked out. So I have music.
Okay.
So I picked 2 movie songs. Half spooky, half not. Okay, so like one's from a spooky movie and one's not. But we're putting these 2 up because I feel like the early 90s needed this matchup. You ready?
Nope. Okay.
We've got Vanilla Ice, Ninja Rap
Yeah.
versus MC Hammer, The Addams Family.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that song.
I believe it was called. Oh man, what was the name of the song? Oh man,
I could play
I'm already
3
blowing
seconds
it.
of it.
No, I'm already blowing it. Hold on a second. I'll
MC
look it
Hammer,
up.
Adams, man.
Adam's Groove. Adam's Groove. That's what it was
Adam's
called.
Groove, eh?
They do what they want to do. Say what they want to say. The Adams family.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Song's a banger.
You ever hear that one, Keith?
And then he starts
I'm
going
gonna
too
have to
legit.
go with Vanilla Ice on this one because I've never heard the MC Hammer one.
It's so good though.
I'll listen to it after.
But it's yeah. I don't know. It's a tough one though. I mean, in one sense, yeah, there it is. In one sense, like Vanilla Ice Ninja Rap is so iconic. But like this one also is just, I would say, as iconic if you're a fan of, the spooky movies. All right, they're kicking. Oh, it's so good. It's so
I
good.
mean, the
And he had a
music video is great.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a music video and everything. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. So it's a toughie.
I feel it's tough, but I feel like most people are probably gonna go with Vanilla Ice.
I feel the same
where
way.
it's more iconic of a song, catchy chorus, ninja rap, go ninja, go, and then tied to the Ninja Turtles.
Right.
More people probably enjoyed the Ninja Turtles than, Addams Family had a cartoon as well. They had a movie. Maybe they had some.
But the
Burger King
song doesn't
toys and
affect
stuff.
any of that stuff.
Right. If that song didn't come out for
It doesn't
promoting
make a
the Addams
difference.
Family,
But the same
doesn't
thing
make a
with the
difference.
Ninja Turtles, though. Ninja Rap doesn't matter either.
It doesn't, but it's kind
It
of
changes.
a good plot.
I believe
device.
it changes the direction of Vanilla Ice's career, though.
Maybe, yes. That's probably, it would affect that
Because-
more than the Ninja Turtles.
Because now he's like all Ninja Turtle, Ninja Turtled out. Like he collects and he, has always the Ninja Turtles around him and all that stuff. He really feeds into it. So that would affect his career.
I got you.
Probably. MC Hammer, he just became, a reverend, like he just started, he's preaching. He's, you got to pray just to make it today. No one knows that song either.
This is why we pray.
He says pray like 77 times in that song.
I just had to mute and listen to the Addams Family one so I could
Yeah.
verify that
Oh, okay,
Ninja
okay.
Rap is the way I'm going.
Okay, so you're going Ninja Rap too, Russ?
Ninja Rap, yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably have to go Ninja Rap, unfortunately.
But that was a good one. I haven't thought of that song in quite some time. So
I tried to think of something spooky to give you guys, and I was like, you know what? MC Hammer versus Vanilla Ice. But
yeah.
Give Ice Ice Baby versus You Can't Touch This. Maybe that's who knows?
The 2 movie tie-ins, yeah.
We'll see. Yeah.
Sweet.
All right.
Are you guys gonna Rochambeau now?
I'll go now because mine kind of ties to yours a little bit.
Perfect.
I didn't realize
okay.
it was gonna happen. So I went with, I just titled it movie TV props, but it's like cartoons, toys, franchise props, I guess maybe would be a closer description. So you got to pick between the two, and remember, if it's gone, then you have to replace it with something else.
Gotcha.
Be replaced in the case?
Well,
gone and then
replace it with something else. Like if it's gone from these franchises,
okay,
they have to fill it with something else, most likely.
Okay, fair.
So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Ooze,
okay,
or Ghostbusters, The Slime. Those
you
items.
have to replace
the ectoplasm.
Well, one's gonna, if it's rad, it stays. If it's bogus, it goes away. What are they gonna backfill that with, right?
True.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
I feel like you could.
Slime.
I feel like you could back. I feel like you could come up with another thing for ooze.
Oh, I almost felt it the other way, like with ectoplasm. I'm like, you could probably get some other type of something.
What would you do?
For
like throw gravy at him?
Would you say?
Remember,
The
Yeah,
first
this is
one,
pretty iconic stuff there.
I mean,
is-
you're talking about Slimer here.
but
Yeah.
what's these stuff in Ghostbusters 2? Is that same ooze as in
It is ooze,
a
yes.
type
Yeah,
of
the
ooze?
slime,
Just
right?
ink?
Like-
right.
It's evil slime
Okay.
because it makes you evil. Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm sorry, it's good slime. It makes you no, wait a minute. Oh no, they
Get your facts straight.
reversed it. No. What happened was in the movie, like it made them angry because when they went down into the
Sewer.
subways, we're
Or-
talking about
yeah.
Ghostbusters 2, when they went into the old train transit system, it was they came out and they were all mad at each other and angry and fighting, and so it was like evil slime. But then at the end, they hosed Janosch, and whoever they hosed, it like reversed it. And now I'm trying to remember like what the actual.
Well, they use it to make the Statue of Liberty walk around, right?
Right. Yeah.
They're grooving to
Yeah,
it. They
they
got
did that
music
too.
pumping.
Music. Yeah.
I feel like you need the slime in Ghostbusters more than you do the ooze in Turtles. I feel like there could have been something else that could have. Okay. Got it. Slime mutated the turtles.
Oh, there you go. You just changed the name of it.
I mean, that's all it is, right?
I mean, can it just
It is
be
like-
toxic
Well, they
waste?
call. Well, it's mutagen. Ooze
Yeah.
is mutagen,
Yeah.
Right.
so it mutates you. What did they do in Toxic Crusader?
It was a toxic waste barrel.
Right, so they could do the same thing for
Same
the
with
turtles.
turtles.
No,
That's what I'm
They
saying.
could, yeah.
So I think we would say slime, bogus, right?
no, slime rad.
Or I mean, sorry, slime rad. The
Ooze is
turtles
your bogus.
ooze. Is
Yeah,
the
because
bogus one.
what would who would Slimer be then? That's his shtick.
That-
He
That
slimes
ventures
people.
the guess, right?
Like that takes out that whole scene of Venkman getting slimed.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
I'm not doing away with that. That's
takes
way
away the
way
whole-
too iconic.
The whole scene of the turtles crawling through the ooze in the sewer and Splinter.
They could crawl through whatever.
I guess they're crawling through burgers. Let's just say
Radioactive
burgers.
ramen noodles.
Radioactive ramen noodles. You heard it here,
That's it.
folks.
That's it.
That's exactly. What are you taking, Keith?
I would agree with you guys.
Perfect.
I would,
So
I would be
slime is
sad to
taking it.
see the ooze go because it's such a cool word, but I think we got to keep slime.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else in Turtles that would. I feel like you can go to Dimension X and get any other kind of like
Substance.
mutation
Right,
device, substance,
Probably.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Um.
Particle X or something.
Well,
right?
or you could be,
Something like
or
that.
you could be like, or it could be like scientifically, like you could, I don't know, some science
Radiation
experiment.
waves or
Well, like
something, right?
Fantastic Four went to space and something, so
Right.
it's like similar
Cosmic
Dimension X.
radiation.
Right. Yeah,
Oh,
plenty
Little
of those.
Shop of Horrors. What happened in
Gamma
Little Shop of
radiation.
Horrors? Yeah.
Yep, similar. So we problem
Total
solved.
Eclipse of the Sun. Yeah. Okay. So slime. Yes.
All
Slime.
right. I got 2 arcade games I'm going to pit against you guys with still a spooky theme. Unsure if you heard of both of these, but maybe you'll have an idea. But if you go to the arcade, you got House of the Dead, little arcade rail shooter,
Yep.
or Carn Evil. You go to the carnival with some crazy monsters in there and shooting them up.
I don't know if I've ever played that one.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
think
yeah,
you
I've
could
heard
get
that.
them on systems as well. I believe
Hmm.
House of the Dead has a bunch of on console stuff, but they also have a few different. You could go to Dave and Buster's and play House of the Dead in the arcade.
Mhm. You can also go to Cruise and Retro, probably.
Play it there as well.
There's a little plug.
Yeah.
I would say for the sheer, I guess, idea of it, I would go with the Carnival one.
Yeah, I'll bring up a little bit of gameplay in case you guys are.
By the way,
curious
everyone,
there.
thank you for saving my mug.
I saw you drinking out of that, and I knew what you were doing.
So again,
So which one is this one?
This is Carnival. I mean, again,
Gee.
rail shooter. You got zombies and stuff. Each level's obviously a little bit.
I would probably go with
different
this
themed.
one over. What was the other one? House of the Dead.
House of the Dead. You got some bad voice acting in that. That's definitely known for. But I'm trying to see if they got some, like clowns and stuff. I'm sure there's some obviously some clowns somewhere in here.
I've played this somewhere. Yeah.
Chamber of Horrors.
Yeah, I'm going with this one.
Carnival.
Just for this. Yeah, I would go with this one just because of the idea and the goofiness of it.
Yeah.
Like House of the Dead. I mean, you get how many zombie games are there?
True. Yeah, this puts little different spin.
But let me ask you a question though. Was one of these inspired by the other?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they were
Which came out first?
I imagine House of the Dead probably came out first. And then whoever did Carnival was like, oh, let's jump in on this arcade shooter. What theme can we come up with?
Would this exist without that?
Oh, yeah, that is a good point. Maybe. I mean, you got Carnival, you got Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Could have been inspired by that movie and be like, okay.
There's lots of rail shooter style games.
Yes, so absolutely.
Could have grabbed inspiration from anyone. Someone could have just like creepy clowns and been like, yeah, we're doing this.
Yeah.
There's no bubblegum guns in this one, is there?
No.
Or cotton candy, rather. Cotton candy guns, yeah. I like the idea more of
the Carnival.
The Carnival.
And a fun name too, instead of Carnival. Carnival.
Yeah. What do you think, Keith?
I don't know. Those clowns are creepy. I don't know. I think I'd agree with you. I'd agree with you just for the different take on it. I'd Carnival it. I would enjoy it, but I'd Carnival it.
Perfect.
Sure. What about you, Russ?
I go Carnival too, just because, like you said, Diamond doesn't with zombie shooters.
Okay.
This one kind of stands out, and I definitely remember going to an arcade. I was somewhere. This was there, and someone was playing it. I jumped in with them, and we fed a bunch of quarters in. Ended up beating it. It was a good time. So it's a fun one. So we'll go with that.
All right. Good ones.
Those are some fun ones for sure. All right, that wraps up our Rad and Bogus. We're going to take a quick commercial break before we jump in to our main topic.
It's been 9 years.
I'd be Orangebeard the pirate.
Now Garfield makes his triumphant return.
Halloween's my kind of a holiday.
Garfield's Halloween Adventure, next.
It's Halloween. Frightening rumors have reached the rug.
Someone or something is making trouble.
What could be lurking behind the Nicktoon shadows?
A monster. A monster? A monster. And I think it's after us.
What's really in the garage?
You know, a monster.
Find out in a special Halloween Rugrats tomorrow on Nickelodeon.
I'm Mike Field.
I'm Mike Butler.
And this is Forgotten Horror 7. The Nightmare is Real. I'm pausing for effect. Each episode, we highlight a horror movie that, for a variety of reasons, was forgotten by audiences. It could be because they fell asleep in the theater, and now Freddy is coming for them. Perhaps they listened to some audio tapes in the basement of an insane asylum. Or maybe audiences were too busy coughing up blood from that crazy cabin fever. We talk about what we like and don't like about the movie, but we always recommend you suck the life force out of another human. Wait, no, that you revisit the film. That's it. You never know. You might find your own forgotten horror gem. If you haven't been shoved into your gigantic zombie mother's womb, we want to hear from you. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We always let the right one in. Let's get spooky, Mike.
All right.
All right. Again, those are our friends, Forgotten Cinema. Every October, they do Forgotten Horror and review movies that perhaps were forgotten to the past. And they got some great suggestions. They're up to 7. So they've been doing this 7 years in a row. So check out Forgotten Cinema on wherever you get your podcast. All right. Jumping into TV specials, Halloween specials, cartoons, regular comedy stuff, or like your Full House, your Home Improvement. A lot of these would come on when you're watching maybe some Friday night TV, getting pumped. Maybe you're looking in the TV guide and seeing what's playing this week, and you're like, oh, Halloween special, one of my favorite shows. We'll kind of discuss some of the ones we remember growing up as well.
Mhm.
We might get into some promos for these specials too. Be a good time.
Well, why don't you start us off there, Russ?
Sure. I mean, you saw the commercial there. Might as well get it out the bag. The Garfield. That's tongue twisted there. Garfield Halloween special.
Mm.
You guys
You
remember
remember it?
watching this one?
I remember watching it.
Uh-huh.
And they also have a book. I think I have the book as well.
Oh, I might have the book too. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
they
I
have.
picked up the book.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I had that. This
Good
was
call.
this is the 4th of 12 Garfield television specials made
No
between
kidding.
1982 and 1991. So we had a bunch of these Garfield TV specials, it looks like. So
I
it's
know there
kinda
was a
cool to be
Christmas
able to
one
experience
too.
that.
So they might
Christmas
have
one's my
doubled
favorite.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
my
must have
favorite
been
one.
Halloween, Christmas, Halloween. They probably could have bounced back and forth.
Yeah.
But I would say it's a little bit spooky towards the end. It's Garfield and Otis, and they're going out trick or treating, and they end up getting to this
Odie.
Odie. Sorry, not Otis.
Woody, yeah.
Odie.
Come on, man.
Come on.
This is your
It's been a
pick.
minute. They get to a haunted house, and they're in there, and it's the ghost is scaring them around. But the best part is right towards the end, the ghosts ended up following them back. They think they're safe, right? And the ghosts are still on their tail.
Mhm. And
Yeah,
this is,
so
I
there
think
was
it's like a 30-minute special, right?
Yeah, not too long. You can knock this out easily, and
Yeah.
it's on YouTube. You can watch the whole thing on YouTube.
As a matter of fact, we have a playlist with it on our playlist. So you can go to the Weekly Warp Pipe podcast on YouTube, and we have a playlist of all spooky commercials, TV shows, movies, everything that you guys need to kind of get you in the holiday
Spirit.
mood.
Yeah. I mean, and growing up, certainly a big Garfield fan. Watched the cartoon. I had bed sheets and curtains of that. So I was like, oh man, like Garfield's doing a Halloween thing. And it was,
Yeah.
they did a good job with the atmosphere with like leaves blowing and the
Mhm.
candy. And, when it gets late into the night and there's not that many trick-or-treaters out, and that could be a spooky vibe as well. And
Mhm.
it just being, a kid's cartoon show, you're like, all right, this is a little bit creepy. It's a classic one.
Yes, for sure.
So it looks like of the 12,
Yeah.
there is Garfield's Halloween Adventure, which was obviously Halloween. There's Garfield Christmas, and there's Garfield's Thanksgiving, or ones we would have had for the holiday season. And there's a bunch of other ones. Here comes Garfield on the Town, Garfield in the Rough, Garfield in Paradise, Garfield Goes to Hollywood, Garfield His 9 Lives, Garfield Babes and Bullets,
What?
Garfield's Feline Fantasies, and Garfield Gets a Life are the other ones.
I would have thought they would have done repeat where you got the 3 holidays and just done that each season. Here's a new Halloween, here's a new
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, new Christmas. They're like, we'll just do other ones.
No,
We'll one off
there's
it.
only the 3. So like when you think back to watching Garfield, every Halloween you probably watch the exact same one. Didn't
same
even
one,
really
yeah.
realize it back then. Same with Christmas and same with Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably what made them so iconic, right? Is like the
Yeah.
fact that they repeated every single year.
Mhm.
It's like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You watch that every single year without a Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other shows that we'll probably talk about in a few minutes. What do you got, Keith?
Well, let's just stick with the ones that we probably all watched repetitively every year. It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. We the Charlie Brown
Oh,
Halloween
case in point.
one, right?
Really?
It's iconic because we watched it every single year, over and over and over again. And I don't even know if it's that good, to be honest with you.
Oh,
It's been a minute since I've seen it, so I'm like unclear.
Back on it, I don't know. Charlie Brown was
As a
always a
matter
different
of
cartoon.
fact, I think I don't remember if it was. Yeah, no, it was Halloween. Or no, maybe it was Christmas. All I remember is that we took my daughter a couple years ago to the drive-in theater that's in Southington, where they were showing Nightmare Before Christmas. And then before Nightmare Before Christmas, I believe they played. Yes, they did. They played the Great Pumpkin before. So getting to see the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, at the drive-in,
Yeah.
That'd be
that
pretty
was pretty
cool.
cool. That was really cool. Like just seeing this iconic cartoon at the drive-in theater, and then just like the bad animation and from
Yeah.
back
That sounds like
then.
I wonder how it holds up. Like I don't like you said you brought Kylie to it. Like I don't know if kids nowadays would really appreciate it, or maybe it's too slow paced or what.
Well, I
Like
mean, look at it this way. When we were growing up, we were watching the Rudolph, and
Mhm.
those are not from the 80s, as far as I know anyway. Those are mad old. Those
yeah,
are like
true.
what, 50s and
50s,
60s.
60s, yeah.
Yeah, so
I
that was like
remember
30 years prior.
watching the Charlie Brown Christmas a couple years ago and like falling asleep during it because it was like there's a whole scene where he's standing at whatever the girl's name's like
The little redhead girl.
psychiatrist booth or whatever.
Oh,
And she's
Lucy.
like, "Oh, Charlie Brown, depression is blah 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 blah." And I was like, "What is going on?" Oh, right. So I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen this one.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it going to be like that too, where it's like trying to be too much?
Like I said, I
right?
definitely pay attention. The Garfield one holds my
Yeah.
attention. No problem.
The Garfield Christmas one is great too.
That one too.
Mhm.
I don't know about Charlie Brown though, so
I think we should go on what David's saying already here. What movie did you go see? You saw Charlie
I
Brown
saw
and what movie?
Nightmare Before
before
Christmas.
Christmas.
So for a lot of people, that's a Halloween movie and
Yeah.
it's a Christmas movie, right? Which is
Right,
kind of
Right.
sure.
that's another one, right? That might not be a
Yeah.
special, but
No.
it's a cool that it's kind of fits in both seasons.
Right. Get you primed.
I
Ready to
kind of
go.
see it more of a Halloween movie, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah. Like when I think of special, it's on TV, right? It's coming up on
Yeah.
actual TV or some
Exactly.
type of a variety show or
Yeah.
a series that you already watched. Like I said, like a Home Improvement or
Yeah. No, absolutely.
They are
I just
showing
wanted
it
to
this
touch
month,
that.
though. Before this podcast even started tonight when we started filming,
yeah.
we were right before Kylie went to bed. I was introducing Kylie to the Addams Family movie. It was
Oh.
on TV, and she was just asking me questions about like, oh, that's not. Oh, she was very confused about the whole Fester situation. I don't know if you guys remember the movie.
Because he doesn't know who he is in the first
Right,
one.
and he was
Yeah.
like lost in the Bermuda Triangle, and then he
Yeah.
had to like had amnesia, and she was just very confused about like, well, why in that scene did he have hair? Now he doesn't have hair, and like, your typical 6-year-old stuff. So we'll have to watch. She only got to watch like an hour of it, and then it came. I think the last scene, I was kind of like kicking myself. I was like, am I a bad parent for this? The last scene that she saw was like Wednesday electrocuting Pugsley. So I'm
There we
like,
go.
okay, well,
Told
I was
James,
okay with
James
it.
to look out.
Right.
So anyway, yeah, but yeah, no. So Nightmare Before Christmas is being shown right now on their like
A lot of them are going to be
monthly
that
like
way now,
Halloween
right?
specials. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
cool.
All right. What else we got?
All right,
David?
I'll keep with the cartoons.
Okay.
We'll do another cartoon. Do you guys remember Disney put this out?
Okay.
The Legend of Sleepy Hollow cartoon with
Maybe.
Ichabod Crane
Yeah.
Ichabod, it-
Yeah.
and the
'cause it
Headless
was
Horseman.
yeah, and it had Mr. Toad and I think they're together. If you have like watched the DVD, but I think they're together on
Oh, okay.
VHS and
Like
DVD. But then yeah,
like
it
a
would
double
come on
feature, yeah.
specials. Yeah, and it would just be super scary. This one always scared me as a kid.
It was great. It was so good though. Like this is one of the ones that I would definitely remember watching. And it's just the story of the Headless Horseman and Ichabod Crane, and I think this is this the full cartoon?
Yeah. Maybe it's 31 minutes here on our playlist
Yeah,
on
it would
YouTube.
be, yeah.
So
So you guys could watch this on the Weekly Warpipe podcast in our spooky season playlist. So it's on there if you guys want to catch up on it.
Bit super scary.
But now, what are we in, like, as far as time goes on this episode right here? So he's 3/4 of the way in, and we still haven't seen the Headless Horseman.
That's why I was like, fast forward, and I was like, wow, when do you get to see the Headless Horseman?
Right?
This is singing and dancing.
It's not bad.
Crazy.
And then it gets scary.
It's more of the story of Ichabod Crane,
right,
and then leads into the Headless Horseman, and it's the legend of Sleepy Hollow. So,
and again, it's a Disney movie too, so it's you got some songs and stuff in it.
Disney had some fairly scary little movies. Like, remember we used to have the Wonderful World of Disney or whatever would be like on Sundays.
Okay,
and come this time they'd have like the ones with Huey, Dewey, and Louie dressed as ghosts, or when Mickey and Goofy and Donald are like the ghost hunters. They'd have those ones on. And I remember being a little scared of those when those would play when I was younger. Right?
Disney also put out the Black Cauldron.
Yeah,
it was a little spooky as well.
Almost destroyed Disney. That's one movie that almost ended them, right? Because it wasn't received very well.
No, it's a classic though. But yeah, so I had Legend of Sleepy Hollow because I remember, I'm trying to think a little bit out of the box for you guys, not giving
fair enough.
All that. So what do you got, Russ?
If we're talking TV specials, we'll just jump right in over here, and The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror.
Yeah,
every year.
Man,
how many years?
Classic, fantastic for sure. I love this. Like growing up watching The Simpsons, and now they're taking a little bit of Twilight Zone inspiration, a little bit of all those scary TV shows. And what's funny, looking at this promo, we're watching the promo on here. I picked up at Costco. We sold a advent calendar of The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. So each day you open a little door and you get a little mini figure of related to this. And I've been posting it on my Instagram story. The first one I got was that book of how to like eat the humans or whatever, which I thought was interesting.
I remember watching The Simpsons. Now, how many seasons was The Simpsons out for this? Like three seasons at this point?
For the first, it says 1990. So when The Simpsons
would it come out, like 88?
I think so. This might have been the third. Yeah.
All I remember about this, I mean, I do remember the episode, but I remember that there was so much hype behind this episode dropping with the commercials and like, oh man, this is going to be like a Halloween Simpsons episode because they didn't have one before that. And it was like a standalone. I'm going to admit, I was a little disappointed that they like continued every year to do a different Treehouse of Horror. Maybe because growing up, we were so used to, like we were talking about before, how they were like one-off specials. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
So I was always kind of like, why are there so many Treehouse of Horrors? Like, why can't there just be like the one and like just make that like the every year, like play this Simpsons episode?
Right.
Well, there you. Oh, is that today's?
That was I think the other day's little Maggie with the tentacles on there, and then I had gotten the Krusty clown like doll that came to life or whatever.
Now
like the Chucky doll.
Is that because I don't really remember the all of the episodes, but is that advent calendar just based on the first one or all of them?
No, I assume all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
And what's interesting is, like I said, I've been posting it on my Instagram story, and someone messaged me and they're like, "Oh, my days are different from what yours are," and he had different figures, so I guess it is mixed up. So my day one is different from your day one. Like you'll get different. But I'm curious to see if my day 15 is what he already opened. Like if they're just in different slots.
Oh, interesting.
You're getting them. We'll see. But I thought that was unique. This also didn't this have a tie-in with, I believe Burger King had some toys related to this. And I remember the commercial of Homer having like they did like a black Slurpee drink or something. And he had space helmet on. It was the commercial, and he fell off the treehouse, and it was in the space helmet upside down, and he was trying to drink it. He's like, I can't drink it.
Yeah, nice. That's a good one.
Right.
I really did enjoy that one.
Yeah, 36 or 30, 36, 37 this year, Treehouse of Horrors.
Wow.
What? Yeah, that's too much.
Like every season has one since
Since 90.
1990.
Yeah.
Every season The Simpsons has had a Treehouse of Horror.
I like the one where he has
Season 2.
I think it's a toaster, and it changes whatever universe he's in. It's like it warps him, and and it keeps everyone, and like he leaves the one where it's like raining donuts, and he's like, just missed it, and he's like, that would have been fantastic. And I think at the end he gets to the universe, and they have like lizard tongues, and he's like,
oh yeah,
close enough.
Yes, I do remember that one. Yeah. Speaking of donuts, though, you just reminded me of something because the like raining donuts. Do you guys remember like ever going to like Halloween parties? And I remember very specifically at my grammar school when we were younger, they used to have like cider donuts on a string, and you would have a competition of like eating the donut. Like you'd have to have your hands behind your back and like eating the donut on the string. Is that just me, or did you guys do that too?
Yeah, to remember that party game there. I feel like
I don't remember
that's a
doing
good,
that.
bobbing for apples and then eating cider
Yeah,
donuts. Okay.
like eating cider donuts from a string and just kind of like.
I can see it. I can see it being fun.
It's pretty
It's a
good.
new one to me.
That's safer
well, you
than
should try
bobbing
it.
for
Well,
apples.
Keith, you got 2 weeks to figure it out. Get it done.
I have to watch all these episodes of The Simpsons now.
Knock it out.
I won't have
Hey,
time.
watch it on your Switch too.
Right? All right, I'll swing a bit of a different direction here.
Okay.
We kind of talked, Russ, you talked about, the TV series that we watched and had these Halloween episodes, right? So I'll go Family Matters.
Yes,
had one, and it's, let's see here, just so I'm clear. Dark and Stormy Night is what the episode's called. Season 6, episode 6.
Awesome.
Halloween night. A Halloween night storm cancels trick-or-treating. Urkel cheers up the disappointed Richie by playing Past the Ghost Story, and everyone takes turns telling about 19th century vampires.
Nice.
I don't know if I remember this one. Did they have multiple Halloween episodes?
They might have. I can remember this one a little bit. I did see pictures of it, and I remember, I think, Eddie dressed as a vampire.
Okay.
Oh, I think that kind of sparks, something on that.
Yeah. But so like they had tons of these, right? I mean,
sure.
Every sitcom would have done something like this. Like Fresh Prince had one as well, right? Someday Your Prince Will Be in Effect was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's. And they go costume shopping for a Halloween costume, right? Yeah, Russ has got a whole list. Rugrats, Roseanne. Look at all the Roseanne ones.
So many Roseanne. They were Adventures of Pete and Pete, Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
What other ones? There's because there's so many cartoons. Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
I mean,
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I feel like both of those are just because you're already themed to the spooky time, right?
Yeah.
Clueless. Where's some other good ones?
Cat Dog, SpongeBob.
We got Keenan and Cal. Two Heads Are Better Than None. That was in 2000. Let's see, what else was there? Freaks and Geeks. My So-Called Life, 1994. And Dawson's Creek, 1998. They did 2 in Dawson's Creek. So it's fun when you're watching a TV series like that, and this time, they're theming up to, hey, it's Halloween.
Sure.
Let's lean into that. And that kind of, I don't know, just makes it a little bit more better where you're like, instead of just continuing on whatever their season, it's almost like, oh, you're living in their world. Oh, it's fall time here, and it's also fall time in the series I'm watching.
Right.
And I think would be something that I miss about just having, I guess, that time, right? That the sitcoms, those shows, and having, oh, it's Halloween time. Oh, there's a Halloween episode. Oh, it's Christmas time. oh, there's a Christmas episode or Thanksgiving or whatever, right? Because these were weekly episodes we watched, right? Like they were released weekly for a lot of it until they went repeats. But just was kind of a fun time to have that. You know, there was no Netflix, there was no YouTube, there was no Disney Plus, and we were just
Right.
you know, oh, 8:30, my favorite show's on. You know,
Right.
I'll have supper and then I'll watch this. Oh, it's the Halloween episode because Halloween's coming. Get me kind of hyped for Halloween. Oh, my other favorite show is coming on after that. Oh, it's the Halloween episode of that too, right?
Yeah.
Just a simpler, easier time when things were kind of laid out in front of us for what we were on, right? Because I could go and not even know Halloween is coming watching Netflix, right?
Was a good point of I wanted to bring up quickly, like you're saying, you know, somehow we found these out. TV guide.
Yeah.
The TV guide you would get, and look at these cool covers. We got the Simpsons right on here on the TV guide, Halloween preview. So you're kind of getting pumped, like, oh yeah, Simpsons are like coming out. Like here's an old one with the Addams family on it right here. Is pretty neat. This one looks pretty fun. It's got a lot of look, Freddy's in there.
Wow, that's a great
Jason,
one.
Tales from the Crypt.
Wow.
That might be from Friday night. Yikes. Why we go batty for horror on TV with the TV guide.
Crazy,
1990. So that kind of get you pumped up for you know, watching, oh hey, let's plan our month or whatever. These are the episodes are coming out. Here's TV Guide Spotlight. 13 episodes. They got Bewitched, Married with Children, Roseanne, Third Rock from the Sun, The Cosby Show, That 70s Show. Just to name a few on there. But like I said, certainly get you pumped. Like spooky season's coming. Some of my favorite
Yeah.
shows are going to have themed Halloween specials.
Yeah.
Like it had a whole feel at the time, right? That is maybe not right there as much.
And speaking of Freddy,
Uh-huh.
that'll segue into my next pick, which is A Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy's Nightmares. It was basically an anthology of, you know, different episodes. So
Okay.
it's basically like Tales from the Crypt.
Okay.
And each episode would have 2 different stories. And there was 8 episodes throughout the whole series. So it only lasted for what was that, like 2 seasons or something? Or not 2 seasons, but like 8 episodes. So it was only like 8 episodes throughout. So what's that, 16 episodes or 16 mini stories, I guess you would say. Um and it's funny because I'm reading something here about a description, and it says that it features Freddy Krueger as the main antagonist, and the pilot episode begins with Freddy Krueger's prosecution on child murdering charges. You can't do that today.
No.
There's the first episode, guys.
There we
So
go.
they went
Weird.
hard. They went hard on that. But I mean, for a fan of the franchise, you know, got to have a TV series. Tales
Well,
from
it's
the Crypt was
interesting. I
big.
wonder because there was also a Friday the 13th TV series that had nothing to do with Jason. So I wonder if they were like, hey, we should do a Nightmare on Elm Street TV series too, but actually have Freddy involved.
Hey, let me read you this premise here.
All
This
right.
is actually really interesting. Due to the murderous nature of Freddy Krueger, New Line Cinema opted not to develop a television series with a regular cast of characters interacting with Krueger continuously, as he would inevitably kill most of them, leaving no one left. Instead, the producers created an anthology series featuring a new cast of actors for each episode. So basically, they just made all these like little mini episodes to just kill them all off.
Right.
Wild.
Pretty neat.
It's crazy. That's insane. So yeah, super violent. And I think that would be more violent than, say, Tales from the Crypt.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
What else you got, Russ?
I guess more kid friendly. I mean, you do talk about Tales from the Crypt, but we can also talk about Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh, there you
Where
go.
that is a scary one all year, but I feel like when it was Snick at Night, you were kind of getting up like, oh, okay, maybe you had Pete and Pete Halloween episode on, maybe Rocco's Modern Life, and then you're like, Are You Afraid of the Dark is coming up a little later, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. And you're like, there's this spooky story. So I certainly remember watching a bunch of those, getting in the spooky mood. That opening scene, freaking scary. You got clowns in there. You got the swing just swinging. Definitely some good imagery to get you in the spirit for sure. And they had some good short clips there.
Now, do you guys have a preference of Are You Afraid of the Dark or Goosebumps?
I probably lean towards Are You Afraid of the Dark a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm same here. All
Keeps
right.
neither. Wow.
Didn't watch either of them.
Okay.
Oh,
Fair enough.
okay.
Fair enough.
Wasn't up my alley, I guess.
I feel like was Goosebumps around before Are You Afraid of the Dark?
It's probably about the same.
Well, because they had the books,
right? The books, and then they made those into episodes.
Kind of led into it. Cool.
All right, I'm going to bring this one up. I've never seen this. This is one that kind of hit my radar last year, and I think I'll maybe try to watch it this year. So if you've seen it, let us know. Either you guys have. I don't think either of you guys have heard of this one because I did mention it before. But we had like How the Grinch Stole Christmas. But did anyone seen that there's Halloween is Grinch Night?
I've heard of it.
Another TV
I've
special.
never seen it. Yeah,
that the Grinch.
I believe there's a video on our playlist if you want to.
Is there?
Watch it there.
Yes.
And apparently, the plot is on Halloween in Whoville. A huge storm blows in, a chain of events causing the Grumps and the. I'm not even going to try to hit that one's name to arouse the Grinch into descending into Whoville. And so he rolls in on his wagon and wreaks havoc on the town on Grinch Night. So just an interesting one that I didn't even know existed, right? We all seen and watched How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but one that maybe
it's in there, isn't it?
I'm looking.
Grinch Night
is it the full thing, you think?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't see it in here.
I know if you Google it or you do a YouTube search, you'll find it.
Yeah.
Just do Grinch Halloween commercial, and I believe it is there.
Got a different voice actor because Boris Karloff was no longer with us when it came out. It reads.
There's the promo.
It does a different voice actor.
On TNT. What's interesting too, I feel like because this came out after The Grinch Stole Christmas, and I feel like the quality is way less than what The Grinch Stole Christmas is. Like
that's usually what happened when it came to some of these. Like, I mean, you don't want to call them like knockoff episodes, but they're not as high budgeted either. And they're like, hey, let's just throw this out there.
It's like a straight to VHS type thing.
Grinch Night is a 1977 children's animated Halloween TV special and is a prequel to the 1966 television special How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So this is a prequel to the one that we all watched all the time. So something to look up. If you haven't heard of it and you like the Grinch, definitely want to check out. Maybe a lot of us haven't maybe just heard of or never seen.
Yeah.
So there's tons of those out there. When we did our research, there was ones we were rolling through on lists. We were like, never heard of this before, never heard of that before, right? So
right.
There's stuff out there that we don't even know about.
Yep. So I'm just looking something here. Oh yes, okay, cool. So did you guys know that there was a Halloween special for the Super Mario Brothers Super Show?
Maybe.
Because I vaguely remember it, but not really. But after doing my research and kind of rediscovering, because that's what we did basically, is like we all kind of took our time to kind of look back and look up some things. I tried curating this playlist a little bit before the show and came across the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. And what's really funny is the opening scene. It's an hour and a half long, so there's mixes between cartoons and that live action.
Yeah.
And Elvira is in it. And then in this very first scene, check this out. This is wild. It is with Ernie Hudson. Here he comes. He's coming in. And he is wait, let's get him walking through the door. I think you might have to fast forward a little bit to yeah, right there. So there's Ernie Hudson, as you know, Winston from the Ghostbusters, but in the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, he is a slime buster.
So they don't want to pay the rights to it. Yeah.
So it is a good thing we chose slime for our Rad and Bogus, or else he would be an ooze buster.
Definitely going to have issues with this episode, guys.
Yeah. So this was Ernie Hudson as a slime buster.
Yeah.
In the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. And then you get into the cartoons, and then the next segment that's live action, you'll see Elvira is in there as well. But totally didn't remember this. Didn't realize it was like an hour and a half long episode. There's Elvira. There's the Wolfman, apparently. I don't
Luigi
know.
turned into a
it
wolf.
looks like Luigi turned into the Wolfman. But there you go. I mean,
Wow.
it's a thing. And in each episode of the cartoon was also Halloween
themed
as well.
Wow,
Yeah.
and an hour and a half. So that's truly like a big, probably with commercials, this had to be at least 2 hours then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, big super show.
So it's the Halloween Spooktacular.
Nice, and it's in our playlist if you guys can't.
Yeah, you can just watch it on YouTube.
Nice.
Pretty neat. Yeah.
I dig it.
Slime Busters.
Slime Busters.
I dig it.
They ain't afraid of no slime.
No. I did want to bring up kind of a oddball one here. This technically wouldn't be a TV special, but it's been a tradition, certainly for me, since it has come out from back in the day. You guys all know the Angry Video Game Nerd, and every year he does something called Monster Madness.
Okay.
And he's been doing it for the past, God, I don't know how many years. Every year is a different theme, but it has every day he would review like a movie essentially, and it's a lot of those classic movies from like the 50s, like monster movies, but he did some that were newer as well. And I would go on, I'm on cinemassacre.com right now, so he would play them on there first, but they are on his YouTube page as well. But I liked how he put it together where it has that TV series intro of like Tales from the Crypt vibe or those types of series and stuff, and he does a good job with it. This year he's doing a different, it's not every day, so I'm waiting for the new one to come out. He just kind of did a promo for it, and maybe there's not as many videos, but it's certainly a classic for sure to watch.
Nice.
And you can watch it on his website as well as the YouTube channel.
Yeah, kind of dive back in. And like I said, it was a video every day, 31 videos. Some of them are like, it's a 4-minute review of a movie, and you're like, oh, this is, a movie I've never seen. Maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah. I have one more. Keith, did you have any last ones?
No.
Okay. I have one more that I wanted to bring up. And it is a movie. It's an hour long, I believe. And it was a TV movie special. Do you guys remember The Worst Witch?
The Worst Witch.
With Tim Curry.
Oh.
No.
Tim Curry.
It was about this girl, Mildred, is she's a young girl at a prestigious witch academy, and she can't seem to do anything right and is picked on by her classmates. And the head mistress of the school, Miss Cackle, has an evil twin sister, Agatha, who plans to destroy the school. And then the whole punchline is, can Mildred foil the plan before the Grand Wizard, who's played by Tim Curry, comes to the Academy for the Halloween celebration. Dude,
Wow.
go to YouTube and look up The Worst Witch, Tim Curry.
Oh, why did I
And-
put Steve Curry? I have no idea why.
Yeah, so
He's a basketball player.
Steve.
It's gonna be a very different movie.
Yes. So go to YouTube.
All right, I'm looking it up. Looking it up now.
Look, yeah.
There's a song. What am I looking
There's
up?
a song. There's a song. You don't have to play the song, but just the visuals
Okay.
is what the 80s child growing up dreams were made of. There we are. All these graphics.
All the transitions and everything. Someone going nuts with their new transition pack.
So good.
Halloween song.
Look at this. Oh my God. It is so good. Look at this. I mean, come on.
Okay.
It doesn't get any better than this. And it is just one of those iconic things from the 80s. And it was a TV special. Look at the green screen on his stomach there. He's got CRT TVs hanging out.
I know it.
Look at that. I mean, come on.
Good God. All right, so look up The Worst Witch 1986 Halloween song.
And I think the whole episode can actually be streamed on YouTube. I think it is in the playlist. I might have put it in there, but I think you might actually be able to get it on like Netflix or something like that as well.
Perfect.
It's a great one. It's a great one.
So maybe you guys will dive into some cool Halloween specials. Hopefully it sparked your memory. You can go back, and again, we'll have a playlist on the Weekly Warp Pipe YouTube page. All right. We're going to get into, I think we have one voicemail. If you guys do want to call into the show, our phone number is 949-682-9277. That's 949-682-WARP to leave us a voicemail about the topic we're talking about, maybe topic suggestions, anything you like there. We'll play it on the show. What do we got for this week?
I keep dreaming about my dream phone.
It's for you.
What's up, my weekly Warp Pipers? It's your buddy NES Addict. I always love a good Halloween special. As a kid, I know I really enjoyed the Garfield one. That was a great one. I honestly can't think of any other ones right off the top of my head. Oh, it's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, of course. Yeah,
of course.
The Great Pumpkin. How can you forget that with Snoopy and the Peanut characters? Anyway, do yourself a favor, and since it's Halloween, listen to Thriller by Michael Jackson.
There we go.
All right, guys, have a great week. Take care.
Okay, good one. I'm kind of interested to know what he's going to come up with for the next
I want I want a few all Halloween themed, and they all can't be. I say what other, I guess it's only one Michael Jackson. That's a scary one. I got a few off the top of my head. I think I would choose, but we'll see what Jay chooses.
Okay, so we got Thriller. 6-minute song,
and watch the music video. That's a classic one for sure.
Oh yeah,
Michael Jackson turning into a werewolf, man.
Yeah, and that was wasn't that like a TV special thing? Because it was a full it was like a movie.
Yeah, I think it was like
a half an hour or something.
Maybe
15 minutes.
Yeah, because there was a full plot of everything. Him hanging out with the girl like they're on a date, and then he turns and all that. I gotta go back give that a watch too.
Yeah,
perfect.
All right, so we're going to swing over to green pipe, red pipe. We're going to jump down these warp pipes. They'll take us to a day in Halloween time back in the 80s and 90s. You get to pick between the two of them, and all we get for that day is what comes with those options down that pipe. So let's shove down the pipe and see which one we pick.
So what's it going to be?
All right, Russ, you want to pull up the Halloween one I have posted?
Okay.
Nope, there should be one called Halloween. You don't want to see that one. That's for later.
Gosh, I
edit that out in post.
Should be titled Halloween 1, I believe.
Halloween 1. We got the wrong one. Technical difficulties here. Hang on.
Technical difficulties. We did just have to listen to Jay, so.
Oh, yes, I see it.
All right. Here we go.
Download. Add the file. Halloween 1.
Coming in hot with our first of our Halloween red pipe, green pipes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
so green pipe, for those just listening, green pipe, we're going to have Army of Darkness is going to be our movie for the day. For our food for the day, we're going to go to McDonald's. We're going to get a Happy Meal, and we're going to get Nugget or McNugget Buddies. Our drink of choice is something you might find in your Halloween bag. Someone might have tossed it in there from one of the houses you went to. Capri Sun.
Okay.
We're going to be watching that great pumpkin Charlie Brown. Splatterhouse 3 is the video game we're playing for the day. And Smarties, American Smarties, which are rockets in Canada, are what you're going to pull out of your trick-or-treat bag to eat if you go down that green pipe. Red pipe is going to be Tremors. I've mentioned it a few times today. So Tremors is the one we're going to be watching for our movie. We're going to be going to Burger King to get the kids' meal there and get the Universal Monsters toys.
Man.
Snapple is the drink we're pulling out of our bag. We're going to be playing Doom. Tootsie Rolls are our candy, and Garfield's Halloween Adventure is the movie we're going to be, or the show we're going to be watching that day. So those are our options, which...
Bro, you really, like, took, like, Jace's, like, his, man.
There's some good choices for sure. So
Like,
it's
the Universal Monster thing is obviously
cool.
throwing me off.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
That's
a
throwing
cool...
me off. Because you know what's funny that you mentioned that is I was just watching a bunch of the channels that I watch. They were all at HoosierCon, and that's Froggy Flips's toy show. And they were all showing off the Universal Monster Burger King toys. And I was just, so that kind of brought that back. And I think actually that commercial is in the playlist for those toys. So you could watch the commercial when they release those. Russ, can we throw that up there on the,
Yeah, I was going to do it because I realized I did it as share screen before. So I can do it like this so you can still see.
Yeah, let's see it.
Us on there.
Here we go.
So it's a toughie, man. Because you got like the Snapple in there. Although you do have the McNugget Buddies.
McNugget Buddies are pretty cool. You got the Mummy, the Frankenstein, the Pumpkin, Dracula.
Yeah. And this isn't a rat or bogus. This isn't
these things still exist, but the day, that Halloween day that we're going back to in our childhood, this is what we get.
It's a toughie, man.
I definitely enjoy Splatterhouse 3, but I feel like Doom trumps it.
All of it?
Not all of it, but like video games going up. As for the drinks, probably leaning towards a Snapple instead of Capri Sun.
Same.
Army of Darkness versus Tremors. It's been a while since I've seen both of these movies. And
I'm
both
going
are
Army
like
of Darkness for that.
Both are like the comedy horror, a little bit of comedy in it.
I went with something that was more my speed, so I could actually have
yeah
what I was putting in there.
But like Dave said, I'm leaning towards the Burger King meal with these Universal Monsters. Are pretty cool, and I do like a Tootsie Roll over Smarties.
Okay.
I mean, I'm feeling Red Pipe. I feel like there's a few more in there. Like Garfield, again, I enjoyed more. Maybe I'm going to fall asleep during Charlie Brown. So I feel like I'm going to have a better Saturday going down a Red Pipe.
This is tough. So you're picking Red Pipe?
Yeah. So I'll watch me some Tremors, hit a Burger King, wash it down with a Snapple, play some Doom, and eat my Tootsie Rolls while watching Garfield.
Okay. What flavor Snapple are you going with?
Oh, do I have to choose the apple one there or just any?
It could be just Snapple and also the Capri Sun. I know they're probably typically orange, but
yeah, I'd probably do the maybe the peach tea.
Are we flipping it over and banging the bottom to make it do that pop sound?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh man, it is a toughie. For me, I would bring that back up. I need to look at it.
All right, fine.
Yeah, sorry. I think okay, if we're going like step by step here, I'm probably going Army of Darkness over Tremors. I'm probably going Splatterhouse 3 over Doom. I was never like a first person shooter type of gamer.
Yeah.
Tootsie Rolls and Smarties is tough. Although I do remember like maybe enjoying Smarties a little bit more.
Yeah.
More nostalgia probably for the Great Pumpkin.
Mhm.
Although the Garfield specials are really awesome. The Burger King toy has thrown me off with the McNugget buddies, but I do think that what's cool about the McNugget buddies though is like you could change the outfits.
Yeah.
On each one, so you can kind of mix and match.
I would
So
say
that's cool.
to interject, would you get a Boo Bucket with this meal?
No,
Right?
because the Boo Bucket was
Was the toy?
Was the toy.
Oh, okay. So it's just
so you would have a
McNugget
separate
buddies.
Happy Meal.
The McNugget buddies were introduced
before
to sell the Boo Buckets, right? The ads came with the Boo when the Boo Buckets came out, and they were the like the puppets in the McDonald's commercial, and then afterwards we have
and then they can okay.
Yeah.
And that commercial is on the playlist as well. I would prefer Snapple over Capri Sun, if I'm being honest. But for the sake of like, I'd probably have to go Green Pipe.
Oh, interesting.
I would probably have to go Green Pipe.
Fair
Because
enough.
I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know about the Universal Monster toys until like more recent. So I didn't know about those when I was growing up.
So if you could go back, jump down
If
that.
I go back, I would rather have that memory again of not something new, but stick with what I know and like relive that because that's the nostalgia, not something that is out of my wheelhouse.
Yeah. And
so I would go Green Pipe.
Throws me back and forth is I'm with you on like I would love to go and to get McNugget buddies, but then I have to watch Charlie Brown.
And you'd prefer Garfield?
I would prefer Garfield. Yeah, I would absolutely watch Garfield. Tremors, I like Tremors. I like Army of Darkness. They're both great films in my opinion. The Graboids and Tremors, or Ash and Army of Darkness. The Capri Sun, I always question, like, am I drinking that little piece of plastic that I just stabbed my straw? Is that going to come up? And is that in me forever? Splatterhouse 3 over Doom. I don't know. I think I'd probably swing for Doom. So the Smarties, they are different in our different countries here. So we'll have to look that up after. You guys can see what Canadian Smarties look like, because I would definitely pick those over these.
Aren't your Smarties like M&Ms?
Yeah, they're chocolate. They're little chocolate bites.
You know where I learned that? I learned that from the Game Chasers.
Oh, there you go.
Because they were because one of their Canadian friends brought them Smarties, which they said were like M&Ms in Canada.
Yep, absolutely. I think I would go down the red pipe just for Garfield.
Oh,
I think I would enjoy the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Garfield is what pushes it over the edge for me. I would want to sit down and watch Garfield while I had my Tootsie Rolls.
And now, just for reference, we're all pretty much the same age.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And these, they're not all the same year. Everything's kind of based on just the items I picked to make this. So it's not all like, this all night happened in 1993. Is just kind of to piece these together. Otherwise, it could get really difficult. It's difficult enough. I don't know how I'm going to do another one of these for this month, but make it work.
Yeah. Well, we have Ecto Cooler. We have.
Well, what's neat is I just picked up at the store. I haven't used it on my live stream yet, but they had the Kool-Aid version of the Capri Sun, like the pouch, and it's labeled as Ghoul-Aid.
I did see that. Yes, I did.
And I was like, oh, I kind of like the packaging, so I grabbed it. I haven't tried it yet, but I was like, That's pretty cool.
I feel like marketing this year for Halloween stuff at some of the stores, especially Target, has been. Have you got? I don't know if you guys have been. You got Target in Canada, don't you?
Yeah.
Keith?
Not anymore. They were here for a couple years and then they vanished again.
We did buy some of those. We didn't buy the cinnamon ones though.
Bag of
We
bones
bought-
Cheetos.
Kylie did not like the cinnamon ones, so we got the cheese ones.
Okay.
You gotta get the ketchup ones. Don't have those?
I mean, they probably make pickle ones or something.
Probably.
But
Everything's
if you
so pickle
go to
nowadays.
Target and you look at, I'm actually waiting for all the sales to happen because there are so many cool things at Target for Halloween decorations.
Oh, I see. Not candy. Yeah, they're food.
Yeah, no, just the decorations
There's some-
themselves, like the designs that they have this year are crazy.
cool.
They have like these hands, like these skeleton hands that you stick in the ground, but they're like throwing up the metal sign. So I bought those for my brother, and they put them in their front yard with James. And like the blow molds this year are crazy. Even at Home Depot are crazy. So like I feel like a lot of the stores really went all out for Halloween this year.
Pretty good.
So you're going red pipe? Keith?
Russ, I'm going red
Yeah,
pipe.
I'm red pipe. He's red pipe, and you're green pipe.
I'm green pipe.
I think no matter which way we go, we're gonna have a pretty good day.
Yeah. Sweet. Can't
Happy
wait
Halloween.
to see. Can't wait to see what you come up with for the next time, Keith.
We got two more. We got two more.
Good luck.
Perfect. Sweet, guys. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Weekly Warp Pipe. Thanks for watching or listening all the way down to the end. If you guys do want to participate in our Warp Pipe rental, again, we are renting Founders Day. It's going to be streaming on a few different platforms. So search for that, check it out, or maybe grab the Blu-ray. And again, it had our guest on the show, so you can see him in action on that. What are we getting into next week, Dave? Or 2 weeks rather from now?
So in 2 weeks from now, we are going to discuss, and you guys can leave your thoughts in the comments on this. No podcast next week, but the week after, we are going to be talking about slasher villains. So
your favorites, your least favorites.
You got your Freddy Kruegers, you got your Jason Voorhees, you got your Pennywise, you got your Leatherface, you got your any kind of like slasher movie. We're going to talk about, and we got to think of some obscure ones too. So like, if you guys can help us out and do a deep dive and kind of come up with some, some crazy villains from horror movies, that would be great.
Sweet.
And that's what we're talking about.
Excellent. And again, guys, if you want to check out our individual stuff, actually, hang on. Let me bring this up over here. Before we get into that, I want to do a quick shout out to our channel members, Retroholic16, Bryce, JW, Austin Mills, Fox Driven Retro, and the Wizard J. Thanks, guys, so much for supporting us on the channel members here on YouTube. If you guys do want to check out our individual YouTube channels, where can they find us? Where are they finding you, Keith?
Retro Cart Collector on YouTube, Retro Cart Collector on Instagram. New video every Sunday. I hope. Hopefully, I get something together this week because I'm running out of content. We'll get there.
Got to get you to some shows.
That's it. What
about you can find me on YouTube, Dave. It's me, and weekly videos every Sunday. We're gonna keep it going. Just posted the Siege video. Part 2's coming this weekend, and then we're into even more toy hunting as I'm making my way now down to Arkansas for Rick's convention, and it's gonna be a good time. And hey, by the way, little blow molds I was talking about.
Wow, that's nice.
How cool is this guy?
Wow, that's nice. That's a good one.
Now, what do you think Costa on this would be?
47
$20
Canadian pesos.
How much?
47 Canadian pesos. $20.
$10, man.
Nice.
There you go.
$10 for this thing,
Okay.
and it's like a good, like, I don't know, foot tall. Whatever. I have it sitting on a shelf over there. It looks nice.
Nice.
But where could we find you, Russ?
Oh, so many places. If you guys want to hang out,
All the
check me out.
places.
Check out Russ Lyman on YouTube. We got all your DIY videos. Just put up my Jason cosplay, and I got a few Halloween mask DIYs coming up on there. Check me out on Russly. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I live stream on there multiple times a week, plus edited videos are up on that channel. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok as well. And next time you see me, I'll have a baby. So we'll give a quick shout out to Madeline. We don't know what her middle name is. Lyman. Coming to you soon. I'm excited. We'll see what comes next.
Wait, before we go, I want to see how many subs there are on that list now that
we have.
Has it gone through?
We go.
Go.
979.
It's really funny because when you pulled up your screen, I was like, wait, 675.
Yeah. When I took the screenshot, it was at
695.
I'll update the screenshot when I hit 1,000. Sweet guys, Perfect. Thanks so much for hanging out with us here at the Weekly Warp Pipe. We hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you on the next level.